Ladies and gentlemen, it's about time. It's about time we start talking about Invincible season three. We we've watched it, we've seen it, we've loved it, and I know it's come late, very late. But I thought we'd give ourselves a little bit of time. We were watching other things. We had other priorities in mind, but I have to say the season was a sense of relief. Sense of relief for the Invincible IP. What do you reckon?
100%, especially with season two having such a messy mid-season
Very fucking messy.
issue where the first half was so good, and you're thinking time to watch the second is great, and it was a over 3 month long hiatus. And when it comes back, the animation isn't quite right.
Yeah,
The
the
storyline is
animation
doesn't
was scuffed.
the storyline
It was
doesn't
scuffed.
mesh well, and it ends well, but it really ends with like a kind of stopgap measure where you're kind of thinking that was neat, but like there's so much more you want, and especially with Angstrom Levy, and it's like just it didn't sit quite right, and especially when season one was so good, so beloved by so many people. And season two just kind of felt dragged, particularly with the Omni Man in the second half, the Omni Man in jail, and Alan the Alien part. Like they showed it for like 4 episodes, them just sitting there. I thought, damn it, season two is gonna need to do something good. Gonna need to do something good. And every episode was phenomenal. I mean, it was started off with a banger, and it kept on going. There was no drop off. There was no hiatus. There was no nothing. It was just go, 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 and it ended in probably the best way it could have. And I don't think the world could be more excited for season four. And I don't think we could have envisioned it going so well, particularly after the disaster
Particularly
basically that
after
was
season two.
season two. Yeah.
Like season two, where for a lot of people who don't remember, we literally had the animators joking about how they fucking cut scenes and how they don't show like characters' mouths moving so that they can reuse frames. We have that season compared to the season now,
Mm-hmm.
where we have Aaron Paul, where we have playing Powerplex, we
Yeah.
have Jeffrey
Yep.
Dean Morgan playing Conquest. This is fucking insane. They really got the budget out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, literally going from saying, haha, we're only messing around. We're just trying to get this stuff out. Sometimes we're just going to have like still frames and you're going to see birds. We're just going to move the frame a little bit so it looks like they're flying. And you're like, wow, this is really fucking bad.
It was a
To
very,
season
very.
three where everything felt organic. It's crazy.
It was a joke in very bad taste. Like, in very, very bad taste.
Especially after a 3 month hiatus.
Yeah.
Especially after a 3 month hiatus. And I think this the was this the episode just after the break as well, or maybe it was like an episode or two in,
yeah, it was
and
like an.
everybody
Yeah.
everybody was going insane over the fact that the fucking animation is crap.
Mm.
A lot of people lost faith in Invincible,
Yeah, yeah.
lost faith in the show,
Couldn't blame him.
especially when you have big huge shows like The Boys coming out, which was grabbing a lot of people's attention, and you have other like Amazon Prime
Yeah, like
shows.
Reacher and all this other
Reacher
stuff.
coming out, yep. You had all these other shows coming out as well. It was very hard to make time for an animated show, especially a purely animated show,
Yeah.
which cut up its season into two. So yeah, season three has definitely claimed back the public like attention. Like it's garnered hype, which I have to say, like even like people who wouldn't necessarily be into like superheroes or comics are getting onto Invincible.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. It's really after getting like general acclaim, which is very, what would you say? Very strange
Yeah,
for a show
but
like this.
particularly because I feel like season three really did not have much hype. I think like a year ago they released a trailer, and I remember people being excited, but then I was like, all right, I'm curious to see when Invincible's gonna come out. And then I remember like a month and a half ago hearing Invincible season two. I remember seeing clips, and I was like, huh. Like this Conquest guy, I don't know who he is. And then be like, wait, season two is already over? What? Like, I felt like it was zero hype. There was zero publicity around it. I remember seeing Invincible on buses and this and that, but it was not even YouTube was feeding me algorithms or trailers anymore. But it still managed to surpass this kind of lull of a lack of marketing. And I think season four they're gonna throw. into like the marketing budget. Because I really
Oh
think
no,
season three lacked it.
I feel like they are gonna throw into the budget in general.
Mm.
Not even just the marketing budget. I think they're just gonna throw into the budget. Because yet again, there was hype for season two.
Oh, there was a lot of hype. Season two was very
There was
hyped. Season two was
there
very
was a
hyped,
lot of hype for season two. Then you had the Adam Eve special as well.
which was great, which was so
Yeah,
good,
which was
so
really good as well.
Mhm.
A lot of people loved that. And then you had the hype for season two there. They were bringing out the mobile games. They were bringing out everything. Like Invincible was becoming a near household name.
Yep.
And then season two happened. Then it fell off.
Mm-hmm.
And my guess is whatever money they had for marketing and stuff like that, they just threw it back into the animation.
Yeah.
They threw it back in so that they can pump out content quicker. Because there was a massive hiatus between season one and season two.
Very, very long. And that really like also added to the and that kind of added to the
Yeah.
hype, but then it was kind of like you expected more. It was like 2.5, 3 years. And so everyone's thinking, yeah, 2021, and then it was November 2023, and then 2024, March. So it was 3 years in total by the end. And now that, you know, a year later, season three, and apparently, according to reports, next year, season four, I
Yeah,
mean,
next year, March. That's what I've heard.
things are looking good.
And there will also be a Rex Plowed episode too.
That,
Which only makes sense
Oh, yeah.
considering season three. By the way, folks, we will be getting into spoilers in this episode. This will cover all of season three. We'll cover predictions for season four. And we'll talk about like future like one-off eps, such as a Rex Plowed ep.
Yeah.
Because spoilers, he's dead.
No!
My goat is dead.
My
Look
God,
at what they did to my boy. They massacred my boy.
I do. Before we get into it, I do just want to make a comment on how I really, I'm a superhero fan. I am, but something I've kind of forgot over the last couple of years with the state of Marvel, with the state of DC. We're kind of, I'm kind of, a couple of years ago, I kind of read up on all the comics I want in. The current comics are fine, not great, and it's like, I've been going into other media, watching other shows, watching other movies, and I'm thinking, oh, this is neat. But watching Invincible again, it really got me thinking, like, man, I love this medium. I love this genre. And you really don't need anything super special if you just have good characters, good themes, good action, and good motivations. And Invincible really kind of, in this landscape where the most promising Marvel movie is what? The Thunderbolts? Because Captain America 4 was so ass, and you had all these, like, random Disney shows that no one's watching.
Yeah, I'm sorry. If your franchise is relying on a fucking anti-hero team-up movie to carry its ass, I'm sorry, but that's a fucking flop of a franchise.
Like,
For the Infinity Saga being
Yeah.
so good compared to now. Yet again, it was the oversaturation of Disney shows which really fucking killed it. And the fact you need to watch every fucking Disney show in order to get the movies going into it and shit.
Yeah.
Imagine you went into Captain America, the new one, fucking Brave New World, without seeing Captain, like, Falcon Winter Soldier.
you'd have
You
no
would have been
clue.
cooked.
You'd have no clue.
Why is Falcon Captain America? What the fuck? What happened to normal Cap? I know he's dead. Oh no, he's not dead.
Why'd you turn into Joe Biden?
Joe Biden here.
But
Where they could have cast Joe Biden, it probably would have made sense. Sleepy Joe.
But I think, see, Invincible really kind of ignited my passion, my love for, like, just the genre, the funny tropes of superheroes, and the kind of life that, a hero would struggle with. Because I think in this oversaturation that we've had, this Marvel fatigue, Invincible just stands out on its own 2 feet. And what's great is it's not like The Boys, which is this edgy anti-superhero. Oh, we hate superheroes, they're so stupid. Oh, they're all awful rapists and all this stuff, which I think has merits in its own right, but I think suffers from being way too edgy and parodical, particularly in the latest season. Invincible stands on its own 2 feet as just a good superhero show, just straight up. And I think I have to applaud that for what it is.
See, I find, especially with season 3, like, I actually think Invincible gets less tropey the more you get into it. Season 1 is very much tropey.
Yes.
Like, it's very much like you have your Superman knockoff, you have your Batman knockoff, you have your Wonder Woman knockoff.
But a lot of them die in the first episode.
A lot of them die in the first episode. Yeah, true. a lot of them die, but you can still see like the prevalence
Mm.
of other comics of DC and of Marvel
Yeah, yeah.
influence on Invincible. I have to say, season three is the exact opposite. It really stands itself. So, like you really tell, like the Guardians of the Globe are the Guardians of the Globe. The Teen Team, which you would have looked at in season one as just being the Justice League and the Teen Titans, they truly become their own teams. You know, like you don't really look at them anymore and think, "Oh, knockoff." You think
Yeah.
that's the
You
Guardians.
look at Cecil in the GDA and you're like, that's Cecil in the GDA. Like, straight up, there's nothing like it, you know what I mean?
Oh, there's nothing like Cecil.
Mm-hmm.
Sea salt.
Cecil.
Sea salt. I need you, sea salt.
Well, yeah,
But
I think we can get into the meat and potatoes.
get into the nitty gritty of season three. Yeah, I think first things first. Let's talk about Rexplode.
Oh, explode.
My goat, my king,
My God.
who had the biggest transformation throughout the three seasons.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like, yet again, we all saw it coming. For like those who have read the comics, they knew what was coming. This does happen. Like it happens pinpoint exactly how it does in the comics in the show. Like everything is like word for word. But to have this like transformation, to like slowly see Rex change, and every season you're kind of thinking, oh, this is the one where Rex dies.
Yeah, yeah.
And then when it finally gets to his time to die, you're like, fuck, I don't want him to die.
Yeah, okay,
I don't want him to
when
die.
you watch the Lizard League in season 2, you're like, damn, Rexplode just died. He
He's
died.
fucked.
But then he's back. And now it's like, Rexplode, please don't die.
Yeah, you're genuinely like, no, he can't be dead. Rex can't die. Rex can't die. Yeah, it's fucking sad. Sad. Of course, we're gonna get the standalone ep for him.
Yeah, which I'm very excited for. I think it's a nice homage and a nice, you know. It's like I love letter to the character.
Yeah, pretty much is. Because, like, in a show where a lot of people fucking die, it's very rare to see somebody as underpowered as him lasting this long.
Yeah, yeah.
Because he doesn't have great powers.
No, his powers suck ass.
His powers, they fucking suck. They suck. Yet again, maybe it was just like, what would you say, like, good character, bad usage.
I still like he can explode things that he throws. Like it's not really. And
No,
a bit,
he imbues things with potential energy, with kinetic energy.
yeah, but do you think he understands that? He just knows he
No,
blows
that's
things
that's
up.
the problem. That's the problem. Like I do think they would be somewhat decent powers if you knew how to fucking use them. But it's for explode. He doesn't give a fuck. He just has discs which he throws at people.
Oh, it's so funny.
But yet again, everything has potential energy, which is why like he could start like blowing up fucking clothes. You got glass in your face, bang. You got fucking air in your lungs, oh, potential to blow up.
I think that's what like I think Invincible likes to steer away from those type of powers. That's what you see a lot with anime. Invincible like it really tries not to have these stupid powers that can just or Gambit can just he's like Omega level now because he can just blow up everything.
Yeah, no, it does definitely steer away from it. Just definitely steer away from it. But like, if you think about it, Rexplode pretty much is Gambit.
Yeah, he's like
He pretty much is Gambit.
he is Gambit.
It's the exact same power set.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck, it's the exact same power set. Oh dear God, I only coughed that now. Yeah, that's fucking. Yeah, that's mad. Damn, he could have been an Omega level.
Yeah, but it's like I don't.
Yet again, it wasn't his place to be Omega level.
It's
it
not,
was never Rex's place.
What's Invincible is good at is not getting like, it's not getting. If you think about it, the strongest characters in the show are just punch, and headbutt and kick, and that's because of their strength. And I think that lends itself to really good fights, as opposed to having like a molecule man, or like that's why we see a lot less of Adam Even fights, or they take her out early because she's so strong. It's like almost impossible to fight around her, or you have to fight around her, and so it's really good to like avoid these telepaths and this and that, who will just negate every single fight with their powers. Oh, you're asleep. Oh, you're dead. Oh, you this. Oh, I made this like impenetrable wall in front of you and you can't leave. and it really makes the fights nice and grounded, even if they're like massive nuclear walking nukes. But Rexplode is great, and his actual he might have one of the best. Like not only like arcs throughout the whole 3 seasons, but his relationship with Ray. Oh my god, it was just. It's like heartbreaking almost, you know.
You see, because I know, like, I knew contextual information going into season 3 about what's gonna happen with Invincible, about like the arcs in the comics and stuff like that. So I knew about his death,
Mm-hmm.
but the stuff with Ray was never in the
Oh
comics.
yeah, yeah.
So they just did that just to fuck with you, which is even
But
worse.
like they did that,
They really humanized them. They
but they
really
also like
made them
made
out to be
Ray
a
into
god.
like it's these interesting characters which you don't see often in these shows. But it's like Ray who hasn't really had a normal life. Same with Explode, and Ray's like, I don't want to do this. I actually just want to live anymore. Both of us nearly just fucking died from the Lizard League. We're both kind of bums. Why would we risk our lives for the GDA? And it's the dichotomy of Rex is like, well, I am Rexplode. This isn't some secret identity. I am Explode. I am this cocky, turning, kind of nice person, and I wouldn't even know what to do with a normal life. And it's that kind of the bond that they form, and then eventually maintain, but no, they have to go their separate ways. It's just so brutal, and it's so human as well.
Yeah, it really like the change from season 1 to season 3 is insane. And then the whole like them fleshing out a story, not just giving one giant like exposition.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Like they could have just thrown like a fucking Rexplode ep in at the same time as the Adam Eve ep,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
but I don't think it would have had the same gravity as it
Oh
does
no,
right
no,
now.
no, no.
You find out about his backstory, about how his name was changed, how he was given up for like 50 quid, how he was just trained from as a child. And then for him to have that personality as like a trained soldier, like his immaturity when it comes to Adam Eve's relationship and stuff like that, was truly just because he was never treated as a child.
Mm-hmm.
You think about shit like that and you're like, wow, fuck. Damn.
Damn, Rex.
Damn, Rex. Again, I feel like Invincible thrives off making non-human characters human.
Mm-hmm.
Like a character like Rex, which you see as like a very 2D character. They really do their best to flesh him out.
Yeah,
And they do that with a lot of characters as well.
I think.
Like a lot of like shows and stuff like that would just have, oh, Omni-Man is actually the bad guy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But no, they flesh him out to make him human.
I think
They have all these other characters. Conquest,
yeah,
prime example.
we'll get on to that in a bit. I want to
Yeah.
finally, really quickly touch on a really, I think, powerful line that Anime says at the end, and about Rex is how she's like, yeah, she knows he's nice, and they kind of made up, but she said she never got to say, not even that she didn't get to say goodbye, she didn't visit him often. She had things going on in her life, and everyone does, and you drift apart with people that you're friends with, or even that you're on good terms with, but it just turns out you can't see them every week, every month, just because you have other priorities, and all of a sudden they're gone, and there's nothing you can do about it, and you can either regret or just remember them for who they were and continue on, and I think that was really powerful.
Imagine being Mark in this scenario, and like your now girlfriend is up glazing her ex. Oh, oh fuck.
Mark's like,
Yeah. Damn,
Mark,
Rex is such a
Mark was
great guy,
also
and you're like,
Mark was also pretty tight with Explode like by the end.
oh no, he was. Yeah, no, he was.
Like
From
he literally diced
all
up, diced up,
hating Rex,
diced up a bunch of multiples.
diced up a bunch of multi-balls. Yeah, he did. For Rex, to be fair, season 3 diced him up. First ep was getting that Omni-Man looking scene.
But that's another example of like the budget just going. The brutality this season, I mean, oh my god, it just steps up another level. It really
And then
does.
Invincible's like, what would you say, oath as well
Yeah, yeah,
to just kill people from now on.
Uh-huh,
Fucking
uh-huh.
insane.
really good.
Right, who else we got to talk about? We've talked about Rexplode now.
I'm trying to think of anyone small. Like Rudy, once again. Because season 1 he was such a major arc, and season 2 and 3 it's obviously much more taking a step back. It's still good. It's still neat. His relationship with Monster Girl and giving her the belt, allowing her to age. And it's all nice, their kind of thing. And his whole relationship with Cecil, where like he agrees with Cecil on principle, but he's like leaving because of Monster Girl, Like, I'm curious to see what happens with Rudy later, but I know that he's not going to be a focal point now. I guess maybe,
He probably won't be a focal point till later.
yeah, which is
Later
which is
seasons.
which is fine. I think Immortal. I think Immortal always gets like he he always gets just a tiny bit information, which is just enough to keep you interested in him. Do you know what I mean? Because his whole thing of there's an episode where Mark gets taken to the future, and this one king who's been ruling for years and millennia is controlling everyone, and you find out it's Immortal who's gone like mental from
Gone
living
fucking
so long.
crazy. Because
It's
he's watched everyone die, to be
yeah.
fair. He's watched everyone fucking die.
Hmm.
And that, like, cycle was the exact same. So he'd see heroes come up, he'd train them, they'd die.
Hmm.
New heroes come up, he'd train them, they'd die. Imagine seeing that over and over and over again.
He just got
And then, of course,
desensitized to it.
they have big leaks to, like, Invincible becoming king and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
I
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
future stuff.
Yeah, I think like I think this season did a lot for hinting at things in the future while it's still being very grounded in the present and not just running away and oh this will happen and that's it. Because I actually really like what they did with Paul. Everyone loves Paul, Debbie's new boyfriend. Debbie
Oh,
and
yeah, of
Debbie
course,
and
yeah.
Paul have been
Paul,
great.
Paul. Yeah, Paul, the real estate agent. God, I can't believe I said that.
Oh, it's really nice to see like how these two normal characters existing with these insanely powered people, and him feeling naturally just like almost emasculated and just like diminished. He's like, I'm just some bloke. I'm not even, compared to these absolute like living legends. And how Debbie deals with Oliver and his like, growing
Yeah, his
independence and
growing
his
surge of power.
powers. It's really, really. I think Debbie's a really important anchor to the show. Well, I think,
Yet again, she does a lot to humanize the show as
yeah,
well.
yeah.
Like, if she wasn't there, then it really would just be like, I
It's
don't
re-
know, Invincible and Oliver going
yeah,
and fighting
it'd
crime.
be like
That's
a
it.
real power fantasy. I think all these human moments with Rex, with all these with Ray, with Debbie, with Paul, it stops the show from just being Invincible beating up like Viltrumites, Invincible just going ham, to Invincible and these other people. And I think it's very, very important. And this is what a lot of shows miss in between the fights. It's the actual substance because the fights are good, but the fights aren't like they're the best thing in the show because everything else works so well. But if the fights are the only thing, well, then the show feels really bare bones. And that's something that Invincible deals very, very well. I think Cecil's relationship with Invincible was phenomenal this season. Because they've always
Oh, we're
been.
Invincible not taking any more crap.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, it's about fucking time.
But Cecil, like, he has to be like his backstory where you can be the good guy or you can be the
Oh,
guy who
yeah,
saves the
yeah. You
world.
can, or you can be the
It's.
bad guy and get shit done.
And his backstory with him, like, with those two agents and him getting, like gassed and burnt up. And how he almost is like Donald, where he is like kind of he's not a reaniman, but he is like recreated. You know what I mean?
He practically is Donald.
Yeah, but
Because it's the skin on his body is all artificial skin. The only like non-artificial skin is the cleft around his lip.
yeah, which I think is
That's it.
I think it's so cool when they say like, oh, you can fix it. And he's like, oh, they could fix it. I chose to leave this here to as a reminder what happens. And
As a reminder that he probably should have just fucking shot them.
yeah. And that's what he learned now. And he know, okay, Invincible's super powered. Okay, he's so good, he has his son, but like, or his brother, but, what happens when there's two Viltrumites? What happens if Invincible gets mind controlled or something? What happens if he just goes schizo? Well, then, you have to have a backup. And whether it's the Reaniman or the Sonar or anything, it's always so cool to see Cecil MacGyvering his way, trying to get close to Debbie, and Debbie's obviously full of him. Shit, she's like, "Fuck off, Cecil! Like, I do not want to see you." But Oliver is kind of like, "Yeah, let's go," Like Oliver kind of, Cecil knows if Oliver goes up, that's his kind of way against Invincible, and Oliver wants to help. I'm very curious to see how they're going to work together.
Yet again, I feel like it's actually the opposite in this scenario. I feel like it's Cecil recruiting Invincible to stop Oliver.
No,
I feel like they'll have to lean into that. But Oliver is, you have to remember, Oliver is the same kid who's trying to convince Invincible, just kill him, just kill him, just get rid of him.
Yeah, well, Cecil would say the same. Like Cecil would say the same thing.
Yeah, Cecil would say the same thing about some people.
Yeah, but the issue is like
not all people.
But that Invincible was like, oh, how can you work with these people? How can you do this? How can you work with these so-called bad guys with Darkwing and all this stuff? And Cecil's like, man, what else can I do? Like you got to deal with the hand you dealt.
Yeah, I ain't got no one left.
Yeah, he's literally like, bro,
there's no one left, kid. I gotta use them.
He's like, I got him explode.
I've got fucking no one. I got Darkwing, who's able to throw people
I got
into another dimension.
I got Black Samson as my linchpin.
Oh dear God, Black Samson as the lynch. The anchor which is holding down the Guardians.
Yeah.
Oh dear God.
Black Samson's funny.
Yeah.
And
Cecil, yet again, just a human character who uses his wit alone and uses of course he has a big old budget.
And the teleportation. I think the teleportation's so cool.
Oh, it is, yeah. TPing in anywhere. Pretty fucking cool.
But I think another thing with Invincible is great is like the Titan episode.
That was a very good app.
Oh.
That was a very good app. Yet again, humanizing a non-human character. Like, he is a mob boss. He is a super-powered mob boss. He's trying to make his way in the world, but yet it's another way to ground Invincible. It's like, well, I'm a bad guy. Do you want to get rid of me? Look at all the good I've done for this part of the city. And you can see it. The place looks like a haven.
Yeah.
Actually looks like something you'd see on like marketing ad or something like that. It's like, well, look at how well this part of town is running now. Which, if you remember in season 2 on the Machine Head, it was a shithole.
Yeah.
So to see that change and to see the change which Titan brings, yet again, not only does it humanize Invincible, but it humanizes the show as well. Not all bad guys are bad, not all good guys are good, kind of thing,
But it's just it's everything in that episode. So how he works with Machine Head, Isotope, and all these other guys. I love them all. I mean, Isotope is hilarious, and Machine Head, oh my god, the dialogue, the auto tune. Whoever voices Machine Head is a fucking genius.
Oh, the voice for Machine Head. I'm gonna fucking kill your family.
That was Italian maple.
His voice is really fucking good. It's really funny, and yeah, the voice actor for him as well is really fucking funny.
It was just a really good episode, straight up. Like, it was no two bits about it. And then obviously you get into the last two, leading into Angstrom leaving and everything that's gonna happen with that. Which I'm still kind of. Actually, no, we'll do Powerplex and then go into that.
Yeah, better off keeping it in order here.
Because Powerplex, I forgot a bit about him. He's good. He's very interesting, but I think they could have done him a bit better.
Yeah, this is like I was telling you about it. This is where my arguments for this season of Invincible come in, because yet again, it's still a really good season, and I did think the Powerplex episode was really good, but it struggled.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was. I don't know if Aaron Paul was recording it in his fucking basement or something like that. The VA was really bad, especially at the start. Like, I think it was like the first minute. I was like, "Holy shit!" Like, where is he recording this?
I think the VA was really good, but I think it doesn't translate in the medium, because I think Aaron Paul is a very dynamic, very physical actor where you can see him screaming, his face turning red, like gripping something, throwing something. Well, Paraplex is just kind of standing there talking, and he looks very plain. His hair's very neat. He looks kind of. He doesn't look like he sounds, if you know what I mean. Like he should look a bit more gaunt, a bit more brooding, a bit more fucked up, you know.
You still there? Can you hear me?
Yeah. I've been.
All right, yeah, no, grand, yeah, no.
I was just
I
saying.
do think like they could have just made Paraplex look like Aaron Paul.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
They could have just made Paraplex look like Aaron Paul. Like they could have had him as they had him at the start with the blonde hair or whatever, you know, the slick back. That's fine. They could have just shaved his head. Like they're okay with making characters looking like abject and monstrous until it comes to like Paraplex, and I was like, oh no, he has to look normal. Bro, Aaron Paul does not look normal. Give him the shaved head.
Yeah, I think. I
Make
think
him look
as
like a
also you
wiry fuck.
mentioned how it was all one episode, which is good, but maybe if it got the Rex Blow treatment, but it was like, you know, like 5 minutes per each episode, it might have worked a bit better.
I actually didn't like the way it was all one ep.
Yeah.
I thought it was very rushed. They could have had just little spoilers. Not little spoilers,
Yeah.
like little snippets.
Yeah.
They could have done really well with a few like little snippets here and there. But they they didn't. They just tried to they did it all in one ep. And yet again, like it was a really good ep. And I feel like us talking about like I'm not shitting on the
No,
ep.
no, no,
I did
no,
think
no,
it was a
no.
good ep.
Yeah.
But I just think they could have done it better.
Yeah. Like no show is perfect. It's more so about finding, you know, its strengths and its, you know, missteps.
Yet again, it's not a bad misstep, and Aaron Paul was a good choice.
Yeah.
But I do think his voice could have sounded a little crisper. It could have sounded a little better at times. Secondly, I do think it could have done with splitting it out.
Yeah.
Like even just 2 minutes, like you show at the starting of season 3, the Chicago incident again. You show like the whole like, what would you call it? Him like getting coffee or whatever, and
Yeah.
then of course Chicago gets destroyed. Then he's like, no, no, no. That's how you start off an ep.
Yeah.
That's grand. And then you have him at the GDA, let's just say around like episode 2, episode 3, like messing around with the charges or whatever he implants into himself. You could have him like there, and then it cuts away, and then by the time it gets to episode 6, you don't know he's going to call himself Powerplex or anything like that, but you know this character, you've seen his face. And then you can start off the ep, and then you can bring it back to like the whole Chicago incident. You could bring it back to like him and his family or whatever. And you could have Invincible reeling with the death of a woman and child because somebody's out there trying to stop him.
Yeah.
I don't know, that's my 2 cents in the episode, and anyway. Yet again, not shitting on it.
Yeah.
I think
It
it's a
was
very
good.
good
It
ep.
was just like it had the potential to be a bit more.
Yeah, it had the potential to be better.
Also,
But it's still very good.
I always forget the voice, like, because the show is a stacked voice cast, but the actor who plays fucking voice actor Rudy or Robot is Zachary Quinto.
Really?
Yeah, like Spock from Star Trek and
Yeah.
all this stuff. I thought I was like, wow, that's funny as shit. Um,
Damn, I didn't know that.
well, yeah, I think going into the last 2 episodes, I mean, I think Angstrom Levy's see, look, personally, I was never the biggest Angstrom Levy fan. I always liked it, obviously. But I always thought he was weaker than the other aspects of the show, you know. But I really, really enjoyed what they did, and I know you were kind of taken aback at how they showcased at least a part of Invincible War. But I really liked how they did, where it was just one full episode of just like chaos, of the world scrambling to fight these like invincibles, you know.
Again, I feel like it's something which could have done with 2 eps. because there's a lot of stuff they missed out from the comics, a lot of stuff, and they could have just brought it in. They could have had 2 eps for it, and then the sudden rush. Yet again, the show does really well to show like the sudden rush from Invincible War to Conquest,
Hmm.
and it already shows that, oh fuck, like not right now, because I feel like if they had gave that any more time,
Yeah, yeah,
it
yeah.
wouldn't have been as dramatic.
Hmm.
And then you also have to have Invincible's feelings and all this as well
Yeah.
come into account. Like, of course, he's gonna be willing to fucking kill someone
Hmm.
after the events of Angstrom Levy. And his oath or whatever that he'd kill the next person.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, oh well, we got someone here you gotta kill.
Well, no, that was at the end of the last episode.
Oh, it was at the end, was it?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
it was after Conquest. Never mind, never mind.
Like I think the fight actually is really cool. Seeing like Invincible actually like learn and like deal with him appropriately.
Oh, it's about fucking time, to
For
be
me,
honest.
the issue is Angstrom Levy. I get it. He's that guy who always gets away by the skin of his teeth. You know what I mean? And this is like a superhero trope, where the villain can't always die. And I know part of me gets it, but the other part is like, so Invincible thought he killed him, but they didn't kill him, and it's like, part of me kind of, I know it doesn't devalue his emotions, but even he comments on it, how long he tortured himself over it. And Angstrom Levy like gets away again, and I'm just kind of like, I think the show is so fucking strong. I think Angstrom Levy is, I don't want to say a weak point, I think he's really cool. And I think all the Invincibles are great. When you had Cape Invincible and Mohawk Invincible and No Glasses Invincible, like I think they're all really cool. And how, Explode's dead and how everything works is great. And obviously, like, Power Tech's going crazy because it's a bunch of Invincibles. And how everyone's will remember Invincible as like just they were a bunch of people who destroyed like so much of the world. They'll think of that and not the hero. But I think I'm just not the biggest fan actually. And now you're going into the technicians and what they're gonna do. I think. I don't know how if he's going to show up in season 4 or will it be season 5. I don't know. But my point is like, I hope the next time they meet, Angstrom Levy dies.
I hope the next time they meet, they kill him.
Yeah. unless he has more to do, which it would be fine. If he has more to do, that's grand. But currently, I'm like, I guess I want to see what happens in the technicians. Because I don't want to see him just come back and do the same shit again. I think what he did now was really cool, but the fact that he survived, I'm like, so what can he do more? Like he wants revenge, he wants to kill Invincible, but like what's he gonna do?
Yet again, that's if the technicians want to kill Invincible.
Yeah, but my point is like, I think currently I'm happy, but I'm just weary of like seeing him again. Like I want to see him do other stuff, and I'm curious to see what the technicians are gonna do. No.
Yeah, no, I'm actually not too familiar with what the technicians do in the comics.
Mm-hmm.
Don't even know if there's something just the show has decided to bring in.
I don't know either.
Yeah, no, I couldn't tell you. I don't ever really remember hearing about the technicians or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm curious to see what they do. But what was I saying? I feel like with Angstrom Levy, he's a plot device. He's somebody who can bring about like a new arc. So you have like Invincible War, which is only possible through Angstrom Levy. You have like, I don't know, the whole thing with like the technicians now. Only possible through Angstrom Levy. He really brings like the multiversal aspect of Invincible around.
Yeah. I guess
Yet again,
to me it's
you're-
like multiverse fatigue. I'm kind of just oh yeah, the technicians are in the comics, but I'm just kind of like I liked it. It's the fact that he kind of comes in and out, in and out, in and out, and it's like I'm still split on him,
Yeah, no, I don't necessarily mind them. I don't think he's a bad villain.
No,
I think
I
the
don't.
voice actor for him is really
Oh,
good.
he's great. I mean, like, I won't rest till I kill Invincible. I think like, everything he did last season was great. And like his, the whole fighting Debbie, the arm,
Oh, the Debbie and Oliver.
that was
Oh,
phenomenal. And then him coming back. To me, it's like his story could have been done there, but Kane comes back. So now it's like I want to see what more he does because like, he's come back in one episode and then gone in the next. Like he's been tracking Invincible. Like he comes in and comes out, So it's like, all right. I hope he either has a bit more to do. I don't want him to just pop in and out every season.
yeah. I like. Yet again, I don't think he's gonna be a character now who like pops in out. I think it's gonna be very much like a Dark Blood situation in which he's probably gonna be gone for season 4 because he can't keep bringing him back in every single season. He's not that kind of villain. Like they had him in season 2, they had him in season 3. I don't think they bring him back in season 4.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Not with the Invincible War coming and stuff like that. I'm not like I said, I'm not too familiar on Invincible comic lore when it comes to Angstrom Levy and stuff like that. But if I was to guess anything, maybe the technicians want to keep
I'm not.
like
There's like no clue. We have no clue what their goals are, or like are they gonna be involved with the Ultimites or like Earth? Like I have no clue.
yeah, where will they stand during the Viltrumite War? I might even look it up now.
Gosh, I just saw a brutal line, a really fucking insane line from an Angstrom Levy comic on the internet. But it was like, he meets Adam Eve and it's like the mighty Adam Eve. And just to mention, you have a mighty waistline too. And it's like,
Yeah, well,
holy
yet
fuck.
again, Adam Eve is fat in the comics.
No, I'm pretty sure it's because he was pregnant at that point. She's not. Well, we'll.
But I think she gains a couple pounds in the comics. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think she gains a couple pounds.
Well, no, because like, I don't want to spoil myself too further, but she is like pregnant at that point. Because he likes to mess with what's his name? Mark's family.
Fine. I'll look it up. I'll
I
look up.
I
Adam.
like actually. I prefer him like with the suit and the tie, walking around. No, a fucked up Angstrom Levy he just looks a bit more generic in my opinion. But he's still good.
Yeah, yeah, still good. Anything else from? Well, we got to talk about Conquest.
Yeah, but I'm thinking I don't think there's anything more we can talk about up until then. I think we've kind of touched all bases.
Yeah, I think we have. I
Yeah,
think
but
we have.
on to the finale, which might be the best episode of Invincible so far. Oh my god! I mean,
No, might have been. Is the best episode of Invincible. Is
uh,
the best episode. My God.
Conquest. Oh, I remember you going, oh, that Conquest voice actor, he doesn't seem that great, and I was like, bro, it's one line. You cannot judge him off one line.
Now, yet again, he comes in, stand ready for my arrival, worm. And you're like, I could have said it better. What is this guy on? What is Jeffrey Dean Morgan on?
I just thought he didn't sound like Conquest. He just didn't sound like Conquest on my head. Because I do know the Conquest storyline. I do know his arc in the comics. So I was expecting a much deeper voice. Yet again, the person who voices the technicians, I thought was going to voice Conquest. And for those who know, it's actually like they had casted Pinhead from Hellraisers, who I showed you the clip of. He has a very deep voice, a very deep kind of like, not like a raspy voice, but like
Yeah, it's like an unnerving deep voice.
yeah, a very deep, unnerving tone in his voice. I thought that was who they're going to bring in for Conquest. And yet again, you could see it. But Jeffrey Dean Morgan in the finale changed my opinions entirely. Holy shit.
Oh, it was phenomenal.
He was really good. And my favorite part of it was the fact they actually changed up. Like they changed up from what happens in the comics. It's not just a reusing. It's not a rehashing of comics here.
Yeah.
They actually brought in their own stuff. They brought in the monologue. They brought in the heart. Something like that, which is all good and welcome parts. It really shows how much of a fucking villain Conquest is.
But it shows how much the creators like get it. Like Robert Kirkman's obviously working hand to hand with like the show, and the show's like he's just making it better and better. And Conquest is just, oh man, you can tell the sick pleasure he derives from it. You know, this whole fight where Mark is already tired and battered and bruised, and Conquest is just toying with him. And then when he grabs Oliver and he starts tearing him, oh my lord! Like
I thought Oliver was gonna be torn in
I
half.
really
That was it.
thought Oliver's knees were like got its go, because you can hear him like stretching, you know.
It's fucking disgusting. It's actually like you could like a child. He gets a child in his hand and just starts tearing.
Yeah,
Yet again, maybe the fact he didn't do it because Conquest is strong enough to just tear him in half.
and when he was like toying with it, where he was like stretching because he wanted to hear him scream. That was the whole point. And he's like stretching him, and he's looking at Invincible, and he's kind of like, come on, you know.
Yeah, look at what I'm doing to your brother. Look at what I'm doing.
Oh, and the fight, I mean, like the punch that happens, so it cuts, and then it starts off, and it's the punch, and then
It's just a punch through the fucking metal fist.
oh my god, and he breaks his own arm doing it. Oh lord.
Oh my fucking god! It was so disgusting.
And
Like you can actually see when he punches his
yeah.
like wrist going up, and it's
Yeah, it's insane. And even like when
I
he
still just can't get over Conquest, like over Invincible. And he's like, I'm so lonely.
oh yeah.
All the other Viltrumites are scared of
I mean,
me.
like he says like he doesn't even have a name. He's just Conquest.
I don't even get a name. I'm just told Conquest. Yeah. Jeffrey Dean Morgan does such a good job with his voice.
And like the whole fight has such a, cause obviously the Omni-Man Invincible fight had a real gravitas to it, but this is on
Yet again, you
another
know
level.
Omni-Man isn't going to be capable of killing his own son. Conquest has no such moral obligation.
But like when he flies up and nukes the city with his own like, force.
No, it's Invincible after dropping to the ground from
Yeah.
space, and he's just lying there, and he like hears the rumbling of the glass, and he's like, "Oh holy fuck, this guy's not stopping." He fucking nukes the city.
And he just,
Holy shit!
And when he grabs Invincible, he just throws him, and Invincible just continues flying and flying through the buildings. Like he's just going and going and going and going and going and going.
I think the most jarring one is like they're like coming up to what I think is like Brazil or something,
Oh yeah.
and it's everyone like playing the samba music on the beach. Conquest is just holding them, very much like the subway incident
Yeah,
in season 1 again, and just flying through people, destroying people, buildings, everything. I genuinely thought they're gonna have a scene with Christ the Redeemer.
Nah, they couldn't. They couldn't.
I thought they were, man. I thought they were, and you could see like Conquest like standing like Christ the Redeemer over Invincible, like hands up, like you know, is this what you wanted? And then, yet again, my few reasons for contempt were also in this finale. I hate the fact that Invincible, whenever it comes to a big fight, can never win alone.
Yeah, but I
Can
think
never win alone.
I think that's the struggle of the show. Is that well, number one, Invincible needs help. He gets help. Well, the Ultimates don't, and the Ultimates rely on themselves, ultimately losing because teamwork makes the dream work. But also, like, yeah, Invincible needs to always struggle. Do you know what I mean? Like Spider-Man, he can never have everything.
How much is Bro gonna struggle? Like, is he gonna struggle against Trag? Is he gonna struggle against everyone he comes up against? It's just like it really is like, what would you call it? Demoralizing when you have him like leveling up, you have him building himself up, then he can't beat fucking one of Doc Seismic's fucking earthworms. Like, oh fuck.
Yeah, that was a bit, but like,
And then you have him like I don't know, like fucking struggling against a Reaniman. You're like, oh come on.
Well, no, he died so he literally killed like all the Reanimen.
Oh no, he killed all of them, yeah, but like him like struggling in season 1, I mean, against a Reaniman.
Well, yeah, obviously, yeah.
And then you have him like, I don't know, you have him leveling up, and you're thinking, oh, he should be able to do this. He
Yeah,
should
but
be able to take
this
this.
is Conquest,
fucking like Powerplex, bro.
Yeah, but he just beat perfect. But like, it's this is
Powerplex.
Conquest. You know what I mean? Like
He
this,
could have saved the wife and child, but yeah, he tried talking it out.
but that's his issue. That's the whole point.
He tried the I'm not gonna hurt this guy route, but yet again, he could have just picked Powerplex up and flew him out of the building.
Mm-hmm.
What would have stopped him from doing that? Then Powerplex would have kept on shocking him.
Mm-hmm.
Would have ran out of juice while up in the air, and Invincible could have been like, "Oh well, what's the idea here, bub? That's it." Hate to quote Wolverine here, but like,
I don't know. I think. I mean, and then man, Conquest when what he does to fucking Adam and Eve.
oh,
Oh, which I actually forgot to talk about because we kind of assumed, but we kind of forgot. But this is the season that Adam and Eve and Invincible get together properly.
yeah. Yet again, it's a long time coming. It's
And it feels so natural and it works so well that it's almost like. I know that is the whole point of the show. That's like they're both kind of like, damn, we should have done this earlier. You know what I mean? I thought they did that great.
And like the slow transition as well, and them going on like 1 or 2 dates.
Yeah.
It's just nice.
Yeah,
It was refreshing.
It was a nice change of pace, and then like just the house and everything, and then like the dynamic with Paul and Debbie, as I mentioned before, it's just really nice. Which leads into Conquest brutalizing Adam and Eve, and punching her face off. It's like, oh my lord. That was, and you laughed. I mean, you were laughing your ass off when that happened.
No, I was not laughing.
You were literally going, ha ha ha. I remember
dead.
I was like, what the fuck? You literally laughed when he decked her.
No. I was not laughing. It was the fact that Adam Eve came in on some bullshit. She came in, suit of armor. Yet again, we've seen her use her powers. Like she's able to like control the density of the air and shit. Like
Yeah,
that,
that's the issue I mentioned with Adam Eve, where she's like literally the most OP person in the world. So how do you like fight around her?
Like, you have her being able to control the density of the air, and then Conquest doesn't care.
And he punches
he still
her face
does her in. He still does her in. No, I wasn't like laughing.
You know, you literally,
Like,
you were laughing.
like I'm some woman punishing fucking
No, you
maniac. Woman got hit. Yes.
I was just like, wait, what the fuck? Because you literally were like a Lamau.
No, yet again, it was an insane scene.
It was an
fucking
insane. It was fucking. I think you were so laughing at the spectacle. Then you were.
It was like watching 2 gladiators in the ring, and you just absolutely torn to shreds. No, there's one gladiator, one victim, bro. One victim.
One gladiator, one predator, and one prey.
Yeah. Invincible can do nothing but watch.
Oh yeah, and like he can't get up because his leg got fucking broken in.
Oh yeah. Oh. The leg is, man, even him. Like when Adam Eve gets up and blasts Conquest, and then just he can't use anything. His legs are broken.
Yeah.
His arms are broken. Just has to headbutt him to death.
It's so, and as he just gets more and more and more into it, and it's just him. He's covered in red as Conquest is a pile of mush beneath him.
It's very similar to Angstrom Levy season 2.
Mm-hmm.
Like even the way he leaves him, like Conquest's face is like caved in.
It's so
And
good.
his like mouth is open. Oh fucking hell. Yeah, it's disgusting. It's a diabolical scene.
It's actually phenomenal. And then Invincible just kind of sits down. He's like, "Damn, I'm fucked up here." I thought it was so funny that like, at the end, and they touch on it. Like when he's like, he has like 3 arms, like two legs in a cast and arms in a cast. Oh no, 2 arms and a leg, and he's like flying around, and it looks so funny. He just got his arms out. as he's flying.
Yeah, bro has his arms out like that in the Superman pose.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah,
thought it was
you have
great.
a
Yeah.
very good ep, and then we have to talk about Darkblood at the end.
Yeah, yeah,
A
yeah.
character who also isn't in
Let's go.
the comics.
I love Damien Darkblood. I loved him in season 1. I love the way he talks. I love him.
Oh no, he copped onto Omni-Man straight
Yeah,
away.
yeah,
He was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
"So you're the only one who survived, huh?" Not him and Immortal, but like,
Yeah, but you know.
yeah, the fact that, like Darkblood knew straight away, and
Well,
Omni-Man was not up for his shit. He was like,
wait,
oh, "Hold on now."
well, Damien Darkblood is in the comics.
No, he's not.
I'm looking at him right now in comics. He's not a big character, but he's in it.
No way.
I'm looking at
Because
him. I'm looking at him with
like
a
watching YouTube videos and all that. I was always just like, huh.
Damien Darkblood investigations, and I'm looking at him like talking to someone. He's got like the phone. He looks a bit different. He has like more stuff on him.
Maybe he doesn't follow like this.
Yeah.
No, I'm seeing that now. I always just assumed he wasn't in the comics. I don't know who told me that then. Maybe his storyline isn't in the comics.
Yeah. It might be just a lot different. But no, Damien Darkblood, I'm excited to see what he's going to do and who is this person that he's going to, take over.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying Powerplex.
I think it's Invincible. I'm like certain it's Invincible.
Yet again, this could be just season 4, episode 1.
Yeah,
stuff,
it's going to be like what they did with fucking Doc Seismic.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or like when they had Kahua who shows up and he's like, "Oh, I can only inhabit a man." The mummy ghost. He like cursed.
Yeah. With the two explorer girls, and then they get out, and it's like, yes, I finally found somebody worthy. Good flies away.
But sorry. So then predictions for season 4. What are you thinking? Because the big question is I want to ask first, and this is going to come back in season 4, and are they going to do the thing?
No, I don't think they will. I don't think they will. Mm-hmm. I think they'll try to stay away from it. I think they'll assume it.
Mm-hmm.
Or they'll imply it. I should say, not assume. They'll imply that it happens, but they won't do it. They can't do it, bro.
But like, don't they have a child then in the comics?
They do, yeah. Yeah, they do.
I think they'll do it. They're not gonna show it. I don't think they're gonna show it. Like, I think it'll be like in the comics that she like, what's the word? Straddles him, and then, and then it's like cuts to him just lying there and just
Yeah. I think what they'll do is they'll have like the whole Anissa fight or whatever, and she'll talk about like her plans or whatever, and then you'll have like them two on the ground and them two fight, and then you'll see like a time lapse, like you'll see like it goes from like afternoon to sunset, and then it's like, oh no, what have I done? And then this is like, well, she'll hit him with the infamous lines, these things don't usually work on the first try, so we'll probably have to do it a couple more times, and then it's just Invincible, like, oh no. And this is also after Invincible and Adam Eve break up in the comics. It's kind of insane.
We'll see what happens. We'll see. I'm curious to see.
Yeah, but I think that's pretty much it.
Well, we haven't done season 4 predictions.
Oh, sorry, season 4 predictions. I thought we were just talking about the whole Anissa thing.
Well, no.
Right, season 4 predictions.
Invincible.
Do we see them getting into the Viltrumite War straight away? I don't see it. I see Omni-Man and Debbie reunited.
but it's not in a good way.
Probably not in a good way, no. But I see them getting reunited, nonetheless. Any big deaths?
I'm trying to think. I mean, like,
Okay. Real question here, then. Real question. Real theories here. Are they gonna make like this person with a blackened heart? Will it just be Mark, or will it be Conquest, or will it be like? It can't be Cecil.
no, I think it's
Will
gonna
it be
be
will it be Conquest or will it be Mark?
I think
That's
it'll
the
be
real
Mark,
question.
and I think it'll be like a one-off thing, and then I think like the main. I think next season has to be Viltrumite War because Invincible defended his like home world, and he has to meet up with like Omni Man and Alan, and they need to be like, yo, we gotta like lock in, and
Well, Oliver will be there as well. Oliver will be older in
yeah,
this new season as well.
yeah. Really, I wonder how Oliver's gonna look as well.
Oliver in the comics,
It,
he actually doesn't get the invincible build, which is kind of funny.
but he has like
He's
long hair.
still
He has like long hair, no?
yeah, he has long hair, but he looks kind of scrawny.
I guess because he is like a Traxxon.
He is a Traxxon as well, yeah. But yeah, he gets a real like not emo look, but real like
Yeah.
he actually kind of looks a little bit like Rudy / Rex.
Yeah,
with
he
long
does.
hair.
Yeah, he does. He does.
But he kind of has that like serial killer kind of
Yeah,
like
he has the Damien look from Damien Batman's son, like Damien, like Robin's Damien. Like
yeah.
in like Injustice when you're like, holy shit, this guy's like these guys fucked up.
I kind of thought he had more of a Carnage look, you know, like that's like the serial killer, like the smile, a weird kind of like crooked smile.
Yeah. No, obviously Carnage is like, you know.
Yeah, Carnage is Carnage, but like
I'm curious to see how Oliver's gonna look. I'm trying to think who else. I guess like Rexplode's dead. So what characters will be then moved to the forefront if Rexplode is gone? Will it be Metal Jacket suit guy?
Tech Jacket.
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
Do you think
Put him in, coach. Put him in.
Do you think Tech Jacket's gonna be like a big player?
No, well, Tech Jacket and Invincible, like, it becomes a big deal in like the Viltrumite War, but maybe they'll do like an ep for him or something like that. I just don't see them doing like much.
Okay, so like then, I'm just curious, like, because I have no clue what's gonna happen next season. To be honest. Like screen time wise, will like Rudy get more stuff? Will like now Immortal's gonna get more stuff? I doubt Duplicate will get too much more stuff, even though what they do is good. Like Adam Eve still has a lot to do. I'm trying to think like who will fill the Explode void, you know? Well, we could have more Omni-Man stuff because we really haven't seen much of him since season 1.
There will be more Omni-Man stuff. There will be. There has to be more Omni-Man stuff.
We haven't seen him in a while. Like I really like his whole Battle Beast Alan the Alien thing, but like you need more.
Battle Beast. Battle Beast. Bro. I love Battle Beast, bro. I love Battle Beast.
Will we get more Battle Beast?
And I want to see more Machine Head and Titan.
Well, yeah, we might get like an episode of that, I feel like.
Yeah, no, I could definitely see like Tech Jacket getting his own like episode, like the Adam Eve. Hello, Killian.
What are you playing?
I'm just talking.
I'm talking on the speaker.
Lamau.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm trying
Yeah,
to
no,
think.
Tech Jacket will get his own episode.
I'm not next season. That's Explode next season. I don't know. I don't know. I think.
No, it'll be Rex Blow between 3 and 4. I'm saying Tech Jacket 4 and 5.
Okay. Are you sure? I don't
'Cause-
know. Are you like sure?
They have to do a Tech. They have to do Tech Jacket, bro. They have to do Tech Jacket.
Is Tech checking that guy?
brother, he's that guy. Fucking Invincible. He's that guy. And then they cut off his whole fight against the Viltrumite Invincible. Oh. God damn them. How could they do this to Tech Jacket? A lot of people are saying that Tech Jacket is gender swapped though.
Yeah, a woman. But we'll see. I mean, he just looks like a skinny fella, so you can't tell. It doesn't matter. I mean,
Yeah, it could be just skinny fella.
we'll see. There's no
Yeah,
point. There's no point in really reading into it until.
Yeah, until they do it, yeah.
Yeah. I guess we'll see more Viltrumites. In next season.
But yeah, we have to see Trag.
Well, is Ty coming in next season or is he later?
He should be next season, yeah.
Oh, really? Wow.
Because so not to give massive spoilers, but like Conquest and Trag have like a scene together in the comics. And it's pretty peak. Then of course Craig becomes like a bigger deal as well, because Craig is like right hand man to Trag. And then you have like them talking about Invincible and Nolan and stuff like that. So yeah, no, it should be interesting. Yet again, it's too early to comment on what's going to happen in season 4 without getting into comics, which will eventually get to spoilers.
I guess it's more
It's too difficult. It's not like what is the future of MCU. It's not like that kind of stuff where it is kind of left up to them. This is more like, you know, you can predict what's going to happen in the first episode next season, but there's no point in predicting what's going to happen after that because you could just read it.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's time to give final rankings for season 3.
That's a tough one. I mean, it's high. It's very high, but how do I?
Let's put it this way: does it go higher than the boys? The boys' latest season.
Later season, of course. Later season,
I think we put an 8.8.
Oh no, this Invincible is a 9. I'm thinking is it a 9 or 9.5. I'm trying to figure it out.
Right, you're still there. I can't hear.
Yeah,
you
I
cut
said
out for a second.
it's either 9 or 9.5. I'm trying to figure that out. Like between 9.
I was thinking it in my head from the very start. I'm thinking 9.4 out of 10.
Because I'm thinking like I think it beats any season of The Boys. I think The Boys is great, but I never really cared that much for the characters.
The boys never went higher than 9.2. Oh no! Hold on now. I think you're looking back on it on the brown tinted glasses here, man. I think you're looking back on The Boys thinking it's a little shit.
It's not shit. I'm
The
just saying
Boys
like
season 1 and season 2.
You know, yeah, but
bro.
you didn't really care about like I see, anime all of Invincible get diced up, and I'm like, oh fuck. I saw, Huey get diced up.
About Huey?
Yeah, but I'm like, it's just Huey. Do you know what I mean? He gets slapped around.
Frenchie, Miko,
yeah, but like
Starlight.
okay,
Don't care about the Deep.
Do you care about Starlight?
No. No. You don't care about the Peak.
I cared about like Soldier Boy. I'll never forget. I'll never forgive him for not killing off Soldier Boy and Maeve. Soldier Boy and Maeve should have died right there, and I should have been like, damn, Maeve was such a great character, and she died like in a awesome way. When instead she's alive and she's in prison, and I'm like, oh come on,
I think the boys are just very afraid to kill characters.
Which is funny considering it's the fucking boys.
Considering, like in the first ep, we have A-Train blitz through you.
It's just it's like a bit of a paradox where like the show about killing people is afraid to kill people. It's like, huh? How can it be about killing people when you're afraid to kill people?
Kind of the same for Invincible though. Angstrom Levy, who we just assumed is dead, is still alive. Conquest, who we assumed is dead.
Yeah, but Rex Snow just fucking died. Rex is dead.
Oh, Rexplode just fucking died.
Darkwing's probably dead. Like,
Darkwing is not dead, bro. He's got that other... That's kind of funny, though. That's kind of like a funny use of his powers now. How the fuck is he gonna kill...
He's dead.
Invincible.
Darkwing's dead. Darkwing's dead. But he locked Invincible in the void.
Is Darkwing actually dead?
Question.
Something to look up now. Is Darkwing dead?
I think. Well, Invincible builds on these characters, so I feel like the voice kind of shits on them. The voice likes to devalue the character. Like, oh, Deep's Lamau. It likes to shit on everyone. But when you shit on everyone, how am I supposed to take people seriously, you know? But anyway, I think.
Oh no, Darkwing survives. Oh no. He survived. Shit.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe the show killed him.
Shaw could have killed him. Yeah, Shaw could have killed him. Yet again, we don't usually kill people off.
Look, but
What if
Invincible,
Darkwing-
but Invincible's not about like killing people off. Do you know what I mean?
No, it's not. The Boys is strictly about killing
The
people
boys
off.
is like, oh, look at us, we're so edgy, we're gonna kill superheroes. But no superheroes die. It's like, I think Invincible's like a maybe 9.25 is fair enough. Because it didn't have
I think
a
the highest rating we've ever given for a Boys season is 9.5.
What could we have given 9.5? Gen V, maybe.
I think we gave a season a 9.5. I think it was season 2 we gave a 9.5.
Okay, season 2 is
With the whole Stormfront Hitler thing.
Okay, Stormfront, that was so good. Like, that was great.
Stormfront being like a fucking Nazi.
See, like, that...
And a Homelander getting like recruited for it.
Like, that was, like, could that have been Peak Boys?
I think we gave that season a 9.5.
That was so good. But see, that was also like 4 years ago, do you know what I mean? Like, we've changed a lot since then.
We've matured a lot since then. Why, yes. We do think Invincible's peak. Yes, we are going from the R-rated live-action show to an animated one. But yes, it's peak.
God,
Trust me, guys, it's peak.
I wish I had like a folder that I could just see like what we put.
Here, Owen, here's your pants.
Oh, thanks.
But I'm just gonna say it's 9.25, and whatever the highest The Boys is, I'd say is equal to this.
Yet again, I think we're looking back on it with like brown tinted glasses.
You're not saying you're not saying The Boys was better than season 2 of Invincible.
No. I'm not saying the
Any
boys
season was better than it.
No. Hold on now. But we can't shut on the ratings we gave before.
But I don't know what I gave it for. I don't think I gave it 9.5.
I think we gave a season of it a 9.5. I think we did.
9.5 is so high.
A 9.5 is very high. That's near perfect.
No, there's no perfect. 10 isn't perfect. 10 is the best. Let's not get this twisted. 10, there's no such thing as perfect. 10 is the best. 9.5 is something you can give like Dune 2 or...
Well, Dune 2 was near perfect, bro.
That's not, yeah, but that's not the word near perfect. It's like 10 is great. There's no perfect. 9.5 is like, Better Call Saul. Okay, I said Better Call Saul is a bit better, but 9.5 is like,
Better than Dune
the
2.
Godfather 2. Okay, maybe it's not 9.5, but it's like a 9.
I was just about to say, like, you cannot say Better Call Saul on the same level as Dune 2. Probably one of the greatest cinematic experiences I've ever had.
Well, I'd say it's better, but okay.
Damn.
You haven't watched it. You watched like 5 episodes, if even.
Yeah, no, I haven't watched it.
Fellas, like, come on, yeah.
Right. So you're saying 9.25.
Yeah.
I'm saying 9.4. We reach the middle here. We pull out a 9.3 overall rating. 9.3 seems fair. Yet again, I've had 1 or 2 issues, like I said to you, with Oliver and stuff like that. I think they kind of dragged out his lessons thing a little bit too much. But I understand why they did it. Like, with all of my complaints, I understand why they did things. And then I think the Powerplex, they could have spaced out into different episodes. Could have made the, like, death a little bit more shocking. Because it all being in 1 episode kind of killed it for me.
Yeah, I get you.
Like, it didn't really feel like it had any consequence on Invincible.
Well,
like he says it like once. He's like, "Oh, his wife and kid died," And it's like, oh, we're back on the business.
Time to lock in.
Yeah, time to lock back in.
It's like, Mark, you couldn't help it. Yeah, you're right, Eve. I couldn't help it. Fuck Like, that's kind of mad. It's like,
Yeah, but I think that's him growing over the whole season when he's like whining, complaining. Anime's like, come on, like Anime's like his.
well, like,
You know?
you think, like, it'd take him, like, an ep to figure that out. But no, it's like a 2-minute conversation. It's like, thanks, Eve. Fuck them guys. In future, I'm just gonna kill them. But yeah, 9.3 out of 10. That seems like a fair rating for season 3. Very much looking forward to next year, season 4. Hoping they, like, the whole budget for Invincible season 3 was supposedly only like 300 mil.
You better crank that
mean-
shit.
Right? Season, I think it was only 300 mil. I think I saw something like that. Possible budget.
Whenever it
Or maybe
was.
this whole show is only 300 mil.
Oh.
Okay, let's see here now. Excuse me?
No.
Oh, okay, never mind. I thought it was saying, so Cinefied have a thing here saying Invincible should be operating with at least 3 million per episode. I thought it was saying, like, the budget is 3 million. I don't think it is. I don't think it is.
3 million per episode is still not much. That's really not much, considering, like, if you look at something like House of the Dragon, that was 20 million per episode.
Yep, House Dragon is 20 million. Arcane was 10 million per episode.
Yeah, House of the Dragon. Was
Okay. So here's the budget right now. For each episode of Invincible within season 2 was 750,000. So for the whole season 2, it only cost 6 million for Amazon to make. Arcane gets 10 million an ep. And look at how good Arcane is.
Yeah. I mean, fucking the Ring of Power, like that shit cost a bomb.
No, that fucking crash and burn. But if Invincible wants to hold up with the big boys, with the Titans, they have to put more in.
Yeah.
Like, I say maybe this season definitely got a boost. I say probably got like around a mil, 2 mil. Actually, not a mil. I say definitely got around 2 mil, 2.5 mil per ep.
You need to just,
But-
suck it up and put it in.
Yeah, just throw it in. Just throw the money in. Because they know now that the show's gonna garner attention. It has an audience now, and the general public is getting behind it too. They need to lock in for
Wait,
season 4.
I guess I just discovered who might show up in next season. Fucking Wolfman. They were showing him, and like I remember in Invincible they showed that wolf guy at the end. I was like, who the fuck is this wolf guy?
Wolfman.
Remember at the end, they showed that wolf guy amidst the rubble fighting the Invincibles.
Oh yeah.
Well, apparently he's actually in the comics. So I'm curious to see what Wolfman's gonna do.
Random ass side character. I can't wait to see what this
I
guy's
think he has his
gonna
own line of comics, The Astounding Wolfman.
do. Brother, who cares about Wolfman?
Give me Wolfman.
Bro, we're talking about we can't get Tech Jacket. And yet we're calling out for Wolfman.
I need Wolfman.
The astounding Wolfman. No, not the Amazing Spider-Man. No, the astounding Wolfman.
That's so funny. That's hilarious.
It sounds like something which would be on like a fake fucking like streaming platform, like Gooby.
It
Plus.
sounds like something you'd watch on Cartoon.
Gooby Premium.
It sounds like on Cartoon
The
Network.
astounding Wolfman.
Cartoon Network at 12 p.m. It's like all the random shows, and it's The Astounding Wolfman.
Just a really badly animated show. Sounds like something like a child would make.
Yeah,
You know,
The
they
Astounding
don't know
Wolfman.
they don't know what the word astounding means. It's just, oh yeah. What's another word for amazing? They wanted to call it the Amazing Wolfman, and they were like, no, I can't do that.
The
What's
Astounding.
another word for amazing? The astounding Wolfman. Yes, is he a wolf or is he a man? Nobody really knows.
Oh. But yeah, on that note, I think we should wrap. Yeah, I think season 3, great season. Very excited for next season. We'll have some episodes coming up soon, hopefully. So stay tuned if you want to hear more of other movies and shows coming out. But with that, I think that'll be all from us. Bye bye. Hello.